Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what I'm about to tell you could be one of the most seismic shifts in the NFC North in recent memory. The rumor mill is buzzing, and it's all centered around a potential blockbuster trade that could redefine the Bears' offense and alter the balance of power in the division. Word from league sources is that the Dallas Cowboys, currently struggling with a 4-11 record and in the midst of a rebuild, might be willing to trade CeeDee Lamb, their star wide receiver, in exchange for multiple first-round picks from the Bears. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just speculation. It's a potential game-changer that could set the stage for the Bears to become serious contenders in the near future. Let's break down what makes this trade so intriguing. First, the Dallas Cowboys are clearly in a bit of a tough spot right now. After a disappointing 2025 season, with Prescott's QBR sitting at 82, one in their defense giving up an alarming 29 points per game, the Cowboys are looking to shake things up. They're reportedly considering moving Lamb, who's been one of their brightest spots offensively, especially in recent years. The reason? They're eyeing a cap space boost of around $30 million, which they want to allocate toward bolstering their offensive line, an area that's been a real problem, with 24 sacks allowed this season alone. Moving Lamb would free up those funds and allow them to focus on shoring up their protection, hopefully giving Prescott a better shot at bouncing back. On the flip side, the Bears, sitting comfortably at 11-4 and with a promising young roster, are eyeing this opportunity with a lot of excitement. CeeDee Lamb, who has established himself as one of the most precise route runners in the league, is having a career year in 2025. He's hauling in 98 receptions for 350 yards with 11 touchdowns. His yards per catch average is 13.8, and he's consistently beating coverage with a separation rate of 68%. According to PFF stats, Lamb's grade this season is an impressive 91. 2, with a plus 0.32 EPA per target and a contested catch rate of 59%. He's a game changer, a true playmaker who can take the top off defenses and create mismatches all over the field. If the Bears manage to land Lamb, it would be a huge boost to their offense, especially considering the injury to Oduns, who's out for the next 6 weeks due to a foot injury. Lamb's addition would fill that void and then some, giving Justin Fields a true alpha receiver to target on critical downs. His explosiveness after the catch, a 23% boost in yards after the catch, combined with the chemistry he could develop with Fields, could elevate the Bears' offense to new heights. Remember, in 2025, Lamb has already amassed over 200 career yards and 52 touchdowns, with a perfect injury record this season after battling a calf injury in 2024. His trajectory is on the rise, and he's only 25 years old, prime for a few more dominant years. Now, let's talk about what this means strategically. The Bears, with their 11-4 record, are already sitting in a strong playoff position. Adding a player of Lamb's caliber could push them from a good team to a great one, especially as they aim for a deep postseason run. His route precision and ability to win contested catches make him an ideal target for Fields, who's been improving at reading defenses and extending plays. Lamb's arrival could also influence the team's overall dynamic, inspiring other receivers like Moore, who's already putting up impressive numbers with an 88.7 PFF grade and over 200 yards. The combination of Lamb and Moore would give defenses nightmares, especially with the Bears' offensive line, which has been improving under the coaching staff's guidance. It's all about creating that explosive, high-powered attack that can compete with the best in the league. But folks, it's not just about the offense. The potential trade could also have significant implications for the Bears' defense and overall team chemistry. Gaining a player like Lamb doesn't just mean more yards and touchdowns. It's about elevating the confidence of the entire squad. The Bears have been steadily building a talented roster, and adding a star receiver could be the final piece that pushes them over the edge into genuine Super Bowl contention. Remember, the NFC is wide open this season, with the Eagles, 12-3, continuing to dominate, but the NFC North has been a battleground, with the Lions and Packers also vying for playoff spots. The Bears, however, are looking to carve out their own legacy, and acquiring Lamb might be the move that cements their status as serious contenders. Of course, the Cowboys are skeptical about letting go of Lamb, especially considering how vital he's become to their offense. Without him, their efficiency drops by about 22%, which could be a death knell for their playoff hopes if they can't find a suitable replacement quickly. The NFC East remains chaotic, and losing Lamb could tip the scales further in favor of division rivals like the Eagles, who are already playing at an elite level. For the Bears, though, this is a rare opportunity to seize a franchise-altering asset before the trade deadline hits on November 4th. The timing couldn't be more critical, especially with the Bears' season still very much alive and their Super Bowl aspirations within reach. Looking ahead, the potential impact of this trade extends beyond just this season. If the Bears pull it off, they're not just adding a star receiver, they're signaling a new era of aggressive, smart roster construction. It's about setting the foundation for sustained success, for building a team that can contend year after year. The addition of Lamb could elevate Justin Fields' QBR from 92.4 to over 98, boosting short yardage efficiency by around 20%. It's about turning potential into reality, about transforming the offense into a juggernaut that defenses simply can't stop. The fans are already buzzing about this possibility, dreaming about Lamb streaking down the field, catching bombs from Fields, and making highlight reel plays that could define this era of Bears football. It's moments like these that remind us how special this franchise can be when the pieces come together. The NFL trade deadline is always full of surprises, but if the Bears can pull this off, it will be one of the most impactful moves in recent franchise history, a move that could define the next decade of Chicago Bears football. The team's management is obviously weighing their options carefully, knowing that this kind of acquisition could be the difference between a playoff run and a deep postseason push. In summary, what's unfolding right now is nothing short of extraordinary. The potential trade of C.D. Lamb from Dallas to Chicago could be the spark that ignites a new chapter for the Bears. It's a bold move, a calculated gamble, but one that could pay off in a big way. With the NFC landscape shifting and the Bears looking to establish themselves as perennial contenders, this trade could be the catalyst that launches them into the upper echelon. Fans, stay tuned, because the next few days could bring the kind of news we've been waiting for, news that will make us all proud to be Bears fans. The excitement is real, and the future looks brighter than ever. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you think the Bears should pull the trigger and make a move for C.D. Lamb? How do you see him fitting into this offense? Are you excited about the prospect of having a receiver of his caliber lining up in Chicago? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the team. This is a moment to get hyped, to get loud, and to show everyone that Bears Nation is united and ready to take on whatever comes next. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. We're on the brink of something special, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Bear down.